Hello, you're in the kitchen with Donna. Today I'm going to make something that's really thrifty and also very delicious. I was in the process of going ahead and chopping up some onions so that I could put them in the freezer and use later so that my onions wouldn't go bad on me. I had bought them in bulk. And this is what I do. I save the ends and the peelings off of my onions, and when I get enough of them, I make onion broth. Now you might wonder, why would you make onion broth? You know, you can just use the onions. You can use your onions for your recipes. And this broth, the skins on these onions make a broth that's very much rich and nutty in flavor. And it'll add a lot to your recipes, to soups and different things. Instead of using water, you can use this onion broth, and it's really good. And so I just thought I'd just show you today what I do with this. What I usually do is just take the pot and put all of my onion trimmings in it. It's easier if you go ahead and put your onion trimmings in it than if you put your water in and then try to put your peelings in, because you know, this will help you adjust your water amount easier. I just put regular tap water in. That's what I use for cooking. And so that's what I do here. You just want to fill it up till it's almost full. Once you get all your all your onion skins and bits of onions in your water, and you got them covered with water, you can set it on the stove and just bring it to a boil. And then we're going to simmer it for a little while. And this is where your stock comes in. Now, after you have simmered your onion stock and made your onion stock for a few hours, you see that good dark color. We're going to strain out all these onion peelings and these ends and tips of the onions that we cut off when we trimmed our onions. I have a colander here, or a strainer, and I have two vessels, just two little bucket type things that I'm going to catch this broth in as we strain it. Right there, you'll see all of your onion skins and all your trimmings from your onions that you've saved and collected. And you strain them out. And you can see the rich, dark color of this onion broth. This will add a lot of flavor to your soups and stews. Now, if you were to just take a spoon and taste this, it wouldn't taste all that great right now, because it doesn't have any salt or any other kind of seasonings or anything with it. It's just onion broth. But when I'm going to can this today. You don't have to can yours. You can put it in jars or containers and you can freeze it. Or you can put it in your refrigerator if you're going to use it within the next couple of days. But I am going to can this. So it'll be shelf stable, and I'll have some. I've got quite a bit here. So I've got enough that I can can. And you would can that like you would any kind of low acid product. You would have to pressure can. So I'll be pressure canning this. But I just wanted to show you the beautiful color of it. And this broth, I mean, yeah, it's basically onion broth. It will add so much flavor to your soups and stews, and you can use it wherever it calls for broth or wherever it calls for water. You can substitute this if you like the onion flavor of it. But tasting it right out of this, it wouldn't taste great. But when it's seasoned with salt and you add it to other dishes, it adds a wonderful, almost like nutty flavor. It's not really like an onion at all. But it's a great thing to save. It didn't cost anything. You already had your onions. I mean, I already had my onions, and this would be what you would peel off of it and throw away. But we saved these nice brown skins, and we boiled them and got this good onion broth. And now we can add it to our soup, stews, and our recipes without any additional cost. Thank you for joining me today. And like always, until next time. And don't forget, all those onion skins that you steeped will make great compost in your compost bin.